You find yourself in a dimly lit room, lying on a cold, hard floor. As you slowly open your eyes, you see worn-out wooden walls and a small window with tattered curtains. The air feels stale, and a musty scent fills your nostrils. You realize you have just woken up in an unfamiliar place, and a sense of mystery looms in the air. What would you like to do next? You walk over to the window, its glass slightly cracked and covered in grime. As you reach for the worn-out curtains, you notice that they are stuck together with age. After some effort, you manage to pry them apart, revealing a view of the outside world. The window overlooks a desolate courtyard, with overgrown weeds and a few dilapidated buildings in the distance. A gust of wind blows through the cracked glass, sending a chilling breeze into the room. What would you like to do next? With determination, you grab the curtains and examine them closely. Despite their worn-out state, you find a few spots where the fabric is still sturdy enough to hold your weight. You tie the curtains together, creating a makeshift rope. Feeling a mix of excitement and trepidation, you secure the improvised rope to a sturdy piece of furniture in the room. As you prepare to climb out the window, you take a moment to assess the situation. The courtyard below seems eerily quiet, with no signs of life or movement. The decision to proceed is yours. If you decide to climb out the window, please be cautious and ensure your safety. Taking a deep breath, you carefully maneuver yourself towards the window, holding onto the makeshift rope tightly. You inch closer to the edge, making sure to test the stability of the curtains with each step. As you reach the window, you peer outside, scanning the surroundings for any potential dangers or obstacles. The eerie stillness persists, but you can't shake off a sense of unease. With caution, you swing one leg over the windowsill and grip onto the rope firmly. Slowly, you lower yourself down, using the strength in your arms and legs to control your descent. The rough texture of the rope grazes your hands, but you grit your teeth and press on. As you near the ground, you release the remaining length of the rope and drop down the final few feet, landing with a soft thud on the courtyard floor. You quickly release the rope and take a moment to steady yourself, grateful for making it out safely. Now outside, you survey your surroundings, contemplating your next move. The path ahead is uncertain, but the freedom and possibility that lie beyond those curtains have ignited a spark within you. You reach up and yank the rope down, pulling it through the window and coiling it up neatly. Tucking it under your arm, you take a moment to ensure you have a firm grip on it before proceeding. With the rope secured, you cautiously make your way towards the front entrance. Each step is deliberate, as you remain alert to any signs of danger or unwanted attention. The moonlight casts long shadows across the path, adding to the eerie atmosphere. As you approach the front entrance, you notice the door slightly ajar. Your heart races, unsure of what awaits you on the other side. Taking a deep breath, you push the door open slowly, listening for any sounds that may indicate someone or something nearby. The creaking of the door echoes through the empty hallway. You step inside, your senses on high alert. The air feels heavy, and a chill runs down your spine. Despite the unease, you continue forward, determined to find answers and escape this place. With each step, you navigate through the dimly lit corridors, your grip on the rope never loosening. The silence is deafening, broken only by the occasional distant sound. As you move forward, you steel yourself, prepared for whatever may lie ahead. The front entrance beckons, the promise of freedom and an escape from this unsettling place. With your heart pounding, you gather your courage and push forward, ready to face whatever challenges await beyond those doors. You tread softly, stepping with caution as you inch your way towards the front entrance. Every movement is deliberate, ensuring that your presence goes unnoticed. As you move, you strain your ears, listening intently for any signs of activity or approaching footsteps. The hallway remains eerily quiet, save for the distant sound of a faint breeze outside. You take advantage of the silence, using it to your advantage as you continue towards the front entrance. The dim light casts long shadows on the walls, creating an atmosphere of suspense. With each step, you carefully scan the surroundings, searching for any potential threats. The adrenaline courses through your veins, heightening your senses and keeping you alert. Your grip on the rope tightens, providing a sense of security as you navigate through the dark and unknown. Finally, you reach the front entrance. Peering through the partially open door, you observe the outside world, assessing the situation before making your move. The moonlight spills onto the path, illuminating your path to freedom. Taking a deep breath, you gather your courage and slowly step out, maintaining your stealth. The cool night air hits your face, offering a brief respite from the tension within the building. You continue your escape, keeping your wits about you, ready to adapt to any unforeseen circumstances that may arise. As you step through the door, you increase your pace, wanting to put as much distance between yourself and the building as possible. Your heart pounds in your chest, the adrenaline fueling your determination to escape. With each stride, you glance back over your shoulder, checking if anyone is following you. The moonlight reveals an empty path behind you, devoid of any pursuers. A sense of relief washes over you, but you remain cautious, aware that danger may still lurk in the shadows. You continue to move swiftly, your footsteps echoing in the night as you navigate through the unfamiliar surroundings. Streetlights guide your way, casting long shadows that seem to dance alongside you. Your focus remains on finding a safe haven, a place where you can regroup and plan your next move. As you put more distance between yourself and the building, the tension in your muscles starts to ease slightly. However, you remind yourself to stay vigilant, knowing that the threat may not be completely eliminated. You keep your senses sharp, listening for any signs of pursuit or potential danger. Time seems to blur as you keep moving, driven by the urgency to escape. The night air fills your lungs, invigorating your spirit and providing a renewed sense of hope. You continue your journey, determined to reach safety and leave behind the unwanted attention that once consumed you. As you run for a few minutes, your breath grows ragged, and your legs ache with exertion. Finally, you spot a large tree up ahead and make a beeline for it. Seeking refuge, you dart behind its sturdy trunk, hoping it will provide a momentary shield from any potential pursuers. Leaning against the tree, you take a moment to catch your breath. You can feel your heart pounding in your chest, the adrenaline still coursing through your veins. The silence of the night surrounds you, broken only by the faint rustling of leaves in the wind. With your eyes closed, you try to recall the events leading up to your mysterious predicament. You strain your mind, searching for any fragments of memory that might shed light on why you found yourself in that place. But the memories remain elusive, slipping through your grasp like smoke. Frustration and confusion swirl within you as you struggle to piece together the puzzle of your forgotten past. Who brought you to that place? Why were you there? These questions echo in your mind, yet the answers remain hidden, locked away in the depths of your subconscious. Taking a deep breath, you try to calm your racing thoughts. You remind yourself to focus on the present moment and the immediate task at hand, ensuring your safety and finding a way to uncover the truth. Determination surges within you, overriding the fear and uncertainty that threaten to consume you. As you open your eyes, you resolve to continue your journey, to seek out answers and regain control over your own fate. The night stretches before you, but you are no longer alone. With newfound resolve, you step out from behind the tree and set off into the darkness, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. Continuing along the path, you keep a vigilant eye out for any familiar landmarks or signs that might trigger a memory. The moon casts a faint glow, illuminating patches of the surrounding landscape, but everything remains eerily unfamiliar. You pass through dense foliage, your senses heightened as you listen for any sounds that might provide a clue. The distant hoot of an owl, the rustling of small creatures scurrying through the underbrush, they all seem like whispers of a forgotten past, teasing you with their elusive familiarity. As you walk, your mind races with questions. Who are the people that brought you to that unknown place? Were they friends or foes? And most importantly, why had they taken away your memories? The weight of these unanswered questions presses upon you, urging you to find the truth. Suddenly, something catches your eye. A glimmer of light reflecting off a metallic surface in the distance. Intrigued, you quicken your pace and approach cautiously. It's a small, weathered signpost partially hidden by overgrown vegetation. You wipe away the dirt and read the faded words, Echoing Creek. A surge of recognition tingles through your body. Echoing Creek. The name stirs something deep within you, a faint whisper of a memory. Though you can't recall the specifics, the familiarity brings a renewed sense of hope. Perhaps this place holds the key to unraveling the mystery of your past. Determined, you follow the path that leads towards Echoing Creek, hoping that within its depths lies the missing piece of your memory. Every step forward is filled with equal parts trepidation and anticipation, for you know that uncovering the truth may not be an easy journey. But you are ready to face the challenges ahead, driven by the need to reclaim your identity and discover the secrets that have been hidden from you. With a newfound sense of urgency, you break into a run towards the town of Echoing Creek. The path becomes clearer as you approach civilization, and the distant glow of lights hints at signs of life. Each stride brings you closer, your heart pounding with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. As you enter the town, you notice the quaint charm of its buildings and the flickering glow of street lamps. The air is filled with a hushed stillness, broken only by the occasional distant laughter or conversation. People pass by, oblivious to your inner turmoil, going about their daily lives. You find yourself drawn towards a small cafe, its warm lights and inviting atmosphere offering a sense of solace. Stepping inside, you're greeted by the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the gentle hum of conversation. The walls are adorned with photographs capturing moments of the town's history, creating a sense of familiarity. You approach the counter, hoping to find someone who can provide answers or trigger a memory. The friendly barista smiles and asks how they can assist you. You hesitate for a moment, then decide to share your situation, explaining your memory loss and the urgency to discover the truth. To your surprise, the barista's face softens with empathy. They listen attentively, offering a comforting presence as you pour out your fears and hopes. As they reach for a cup to pour your coffee, they pause, their eyes widening with recognition. I've heard stories, they say softly, about people who have lost their memories. There's an old wise woman who lives on the outskirts of town. She's known for her knowledge of the past, her ability to unlock forgotten memories. Perhaps she can help you. Relief floods through you as hope is reignited. You thank the barista and quickly finish your coffee, eager to seek out this wise woman. With renewed determination, you leave the cafe and make your way towards the outskirts of Echoing Creek, guided by the possibility that this encounter may hold the key to unveiling the truth and perhaps even outsmarting your pursuers. You approach the people in town, asking about the whereabouts of the old wise woman's house. Some shrug their shoulders, unfamiliar with the details, while others exchange glances, seemingly hesitant to share information. However, one kind-hearted resident, an elderly man, takes notice of your urgency and approaches you. I believe you're referring to Old Maud, he says, his voice filled with warmth. She lives on the outskirts of town, not far from the riverbank. Her house is quite distinct, covered in vibrant flowers and surrounded by tall trees. Just follow the path that leads along the eastern edge of town, and you'll find her. Grateful for his guidance, you thank the man and head towards the described path. As you walk, the dim moonlight casts shadows, heightening your sense of urgency. Each step brings you closer to the answers you seek, and you can't help but feel a mixture of anticipation and apprehension. After some time, you reach the outskirts of town, where the sound of your footsteps on the dirt path is the only noise that accompanies you. The air feels cooler, and the night sky is littered with stars. A small, wooden bridge leads you across a gentle stream, and as you continue, the sound of rustling leaves and the distant hoot of an owl fill the silence. Finally, you catch sight of a modest cottage nestled among the trees. Its windows emanate a soft glow from within, and the scent of wildflowers permeates the air. This must be Old Maud's house. Taking a deep breath, you approach the door and gently knock, hoping that the old wise woman will have the answers you seek. As you stand before the door, your heart pounds with anticipation, and each passing second feels like an eternity. Finally, you hear the creak of the door, and it slowly begins to open, revealing an old woman with kind eyes and a gentle smile. "Hello, dear," she greets you warmly. "I sensed your arrival. What brings you to my humble abode at this late hour?" You feel a wave of relief wash over you, knowing that you have found the right person. With a respectful tone, you explain your purpose and the reason for seeking her out. Old Maud listens attentively, her eyes filled with wisdom and understanding. "I see," she says, nodding slowly. "Come inside, child, let us talk." You step into her cozy home, filled with an assortment of books, trinkets, and the comforting scent of herbal tea. Old Maud gestures for you to take a seat at a small table, and she joins you, pouring a steaming cup of tea for each of you. For hours, you engage in a deep and meaningful conversation with Old Maud. Her words are filled with ancient wisdom and insight, as she shares stories of her own experiences and imparts valuable knowledge. She guides you towards a deeper understanding of your own journey, offering advice and encouragement along the way. As the night draws to a close, you thank Old Maud for her time and wisdom. You leave her house with a renewed sense of purpose and determination, ready to face the challenges that lie ahead. Though your time with her was brief, the impact of her guidance will remain with you for a lifetime. With a heart full of gratitude, you make your way back through the quiet town, the memories of your encounter with the old wise woman etched deeply in your mind. You can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at the hidden wisdom and guidance that can be found in the most unexpected places. You stroll through the quiet streets of the town, the moon casting a soft glow upon the cobblestones. The conversation with Old Maud continues to replay in your mind, her words resonating deeply within you. As you walk, you search for a hotel where you can rest for the night and reflect on the wisdom you've received. Soon, you spot a quaint inn tucked away on a corner. Its warm lights spill onto the street, inviting weary travelers like yourself. You step inside and are greeted by a friendly innkeeper who welcomes you with a warm smile. "Good evening. How can I assist you tonight?" the innkeeper asks politely. "I would like to inquire about a room for the night," you reply, returning the smile. The innkeeper nods and leads you to a cozy room, complete with a comfortable bed and a small desk. As you settle in, you find yourself drawn back to the thoughts and insights shared by Old Maud. You reflect on the wisdom she imparted, contemplating the lessons she taught you about following your true path and embracing the unknown. Her stories and experiences inspire you to be courageous and pursue your dreams with unwavering determination. In the quiet solitude of the hotel room, you take out a journal and a pen, eager to capture your thoughts and reflections. As the ink flows onto the pages, you create a roadmap for your future, mapping out the steps you need to take to manifest your desires and overcome any obstacles that may arise. With each word you write, you feel a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. The guidance from Old Maud intertwines with your own aspirations, forming a powerful force that propels you forward on your journey. As exhaustion begins to settle in, you put away your journal and slip beneath the covers. Thoughts of gratitude and excitement for the path ahead fill your mind as you drift off into a peaceful slumber. Tomorrow, you will wake up with a newfound determination and a fresh perspective, ready to embrace the challenges and adventures that await you. Guided by the wisdom of Old Maud, you feel a sense of empowerment and assurance that you are on the right path. And so, you sleep soundly, knowing that the encounter with the old wise woman and the night spent reflecting in the hotel room have set the stage for a new chapter in your life.